So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Neymar. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's superb. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to break the deadlock. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Ibrahimovic clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Over to the right flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Impressive jump! And that is well cleared. France are looking to go forward now. And he was alert to it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw. Neymar looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Kane. Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a goal kick. Xavi Alonso knocks it into space. Serginho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yamal, looking for a runner. Baresi makes the interception. Xavi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Camavinga. And it's been played through. Oh, nicely intercepted. I have to say, that was an exemplar. Takes a shot! Frustratingly close. Totti. That's a good ball out wide. Messi pinches it off him. Trossard. And it's Hakimi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Look at the and a chance! That's put paid to the danger. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Trossard. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cruyff.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Trossard. Serginho. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's beaten the last man.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Kane! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So, into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Kane. Now this could be a chance. Xavi Alonso. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. Neymar. Trossard. He is through here. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Shaw. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cut it out. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tacho calmly anticipates. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Figo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve. Alonso!
He will be livid with himself. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Figo. Goes for a shot! Yamal. Looks a smashing ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Serginho. Totti. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking tidy in possession here. And that is headed for the middle. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Figo. He's got away. Figo. Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. That's destined for the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Serginho. Oh, delightful ball. That's beautifully weighted. Raya claims comfortably. That has been slung wide. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just 5 minutes left. Cruyff. Here's Totti. That's going wide left. And he's quick to return it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 17.
France can make their change now with a break in play.
Le numéro 20. Neymar. Le numéro 27. À leur place, le numéro 21. Le numéro 10. Messi. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 2. Le numéro 19.
And it's Totti. Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Big chance, corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Gets his head on it! In he goes again. He lifts the roof. Has he won it? He just might have won it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a game of drills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Barcelona really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That's a look and place it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Gerrard. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Iniesta. Ball comes in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. Makalele gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And another try! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Driving on and making good progress. And he's being shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chiellini. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pullet, cross to the back post, and he's stuck it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
Oh, good climb! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cruyff. Now it's Pullet. Always onto this. And Aubameyang! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Half an hour played now. Space for him to turn and look. And that has been knocked clear. No, he's not getting past him there. Gerrard has it in a wide position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And a header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Knocks it into space.
Might want to be careful there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Turan. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rummenigge with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pele powering forward here. Just past the 40th minute mark. And it's Ibrahimovic. Hakimi. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Makaleli. And this is Hullet. He's... Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Iniesta goes short. Chance! And that was very necessary. Makaleli purring through the gears. Rijkaard. Cruyff quietly revving up. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read. Driving forward.
He'll be disappointed with that.
And he can thump it away. And that is out of play. And Hullet! And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So once again, we're underway. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there's the clearance. Iniesta wins the duel this time. Hullet. Pele. Cleared away. Aubameyang is onto it in a flash. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread out to the left. Tries to get it clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to... Takes the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cannavaro gets it away. And he can clear it away. Rummenigge bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hullet. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro. Cannavaro drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That has ended up in no man's land. They're up to 5 corners now. Cannavaro can get it clear. And there's a searching pass. And this is... Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In early. And this is Hullet. And it's Iniesta. He's going for goal! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Looking to play him in. The ball goes in. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's through here. Iniesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cruyff. Great vision. Now it's Pelé. Iniesta. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Cruyff can clear it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Gerrard. Hullet. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Teremos uma substituição.
Desperate defending required here. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. That's a good run he's making there.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Botafogo can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Boca Juniors have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team...
Batistuta! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Vitinha, hangs in a cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And it's Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. So, what can they make of this? Hazard. Now it's Batistuta. Doué. Cruyff. In with the challenge. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kubo is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. It's Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Now it's Bojan. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bojan, that's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. Benfica present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
This... calm as you like, and they're running away with it! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
De Boca Juniors, convertido en el minuto 27, número 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for a runner. Doué. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Tries a shot! Benfica with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That'll be a throw-in. Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball. Hakimi cuts it out. Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vitinha. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's on it, can he get away? Roberto Carlos is having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Azar, looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Carlos, Benfica have reclaimed it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Drogba. Now it's Doué. Oh, no joy this time. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Señoras y señores, deseamosle todo lo mejor a los miembros de nuestro club de fans que están festejando su aniversario de casados. Se va a realizar un cambio.
We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's there and gets it away. Benfica different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Doué, Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Drogba. He's going for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bojan. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Foot in. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Backward it goes. Deftly away. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? Doué! Denied by an instinctive save.
Doué is offering a wry smile there.
Now that looks a decent ball. Howson does well to get it back. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Número 22, número 27, número 10, número 7, número 13. Entran número 11, número 15,
Kachu!
número 21.
He's gone looking for safety.
Cambio.
Rice. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Iniesta. Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kukçu. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti gets in to thwart him. Now it's Drogba. Bale. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away?
Benfica truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Drogba. Raya claims it without any fuss. Now it's Drogba. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Iniesta. Bale. It's Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Rice. Now it's Drogba. Iniesta. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Kimmich. Now it's Iniesta. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hakimi. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti attempts a clearance, and the shot! Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. And it's Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's got away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way. And he was alert to it. Tries one from range. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Showing great feet there. He's found the way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff touches it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
That's an imaginative pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rijkaard. Cruyff quietly revving up. Distributed tidily. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Madrid have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely aimed pass. Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is being shifted off.
Such good technique.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia picked out brilliantly. And he can thump it away. Nicked it back promptly. Lee Kang-in. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será
So right back into the action.
el dorsal 15.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shoots! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's onside. Shot a goal! In he goes again. And it's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach him.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. And it's Messi. Veron gets into a good position. Howson is the team's great visionary. Now it's Drogba. Costa Curta cuts it out. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Drogba.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Schneider picks it up out wide. Marquinhos clears it away. Ekitike, and he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, he's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Veron. And it's Messi. Marquinhos gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yaya Toure. Played out towards the right wing. Schneider. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Zaire Emery. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is Rafael Leao! Not the most accurate pass. And he shoots! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Vitinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. João Cancelo. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Dembele. Antonio Silva. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Always goal side. Looking to play him in. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Camavinga. Can he get it through? João Cancelo gets it away. Oh, terrible mistake. No foul, says the referee. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Chance here to counter. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that's another good win of the ball. Bruno Fernandes. In comes the corner. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. France tries one from range. Split-second reaction.
Nuno Mendes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot. Antonio Silva. João Palhinha gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rafa, decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Dembele. And it's Cancelo. João Palhinha. Rafael Leao, there's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koundé. It's Fofana. Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Knocks it
additionnel.
out, what? Towering header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a really well-measured ball. João Cancelo cuts it out. And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Pour le
So the
remplacer,
action resumes.
le numéro 15.
Fofana. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes. Antonio Silva. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. That is a great pick out. Vitinha. Mendes finding himself in space. Ribéry defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's an excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Dembele. Portugal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Mendes has created 1 goal already. João Palhinha. Zaire Emery. No way through there. João Palhinha. João Cancelo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Stood up well to him there. Zaire Emery. And Konate. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Changement.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that.
Oh, what a mistake! That'll be a throw.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Ribery. No, he's not getting his way this time. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's a key interception. Fofana, and it's Ribery. Great vision. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Talinia is there, and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva, oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha, well, that has not gone well. Ribery. Vitinha deals with that comfortably. Zaire Emery takes a shot! And well taken goal. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 8, Ribery. Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 13. Changement en cours.
Tries to pass it through. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Barcola has it in a wide position. Barcola's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vitinha. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Tries to play it through. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Cancelo. Zaire Emery makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Shot at goal! And it's there! They are disappearing out of sight. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager...
He's having a hit! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Avant, pendant et après ce match, à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif.